Okay, so my activity is 15.6, what fraction is colored. It's for the 3rd grade level, and I'm going to be using paper strips that are colored in different sections, and they're made prior to the activity, and I'll explain what each strip represents to the student, that each strip represents one whole. And then I'll give each student a strip and then ask them to explain what the fraction is. And so they're going to look at each strip. We'll go to this one first. So then I would ask them, what is this fraction and how do you know what that is? And so the student would say 1/2 or half, because, and how they know is because it's the same size. If you put both ends are the same size, and if you put them together, they're the same size as that, which makes a half. Then they would go to this one and they would say this is 1/4, and they can verify that by saying that each of these little sections would represent 1/4, and the same with this is 1/3. So students are allowed to justify their reasoning by measuring the length of each partition. A common misconception is that students will count the parts and each of these is 1/3. And so students have this problem. We need to ask, are the parts the same size? So that's what I was saying a while ago about how they can look at the part that's not colored and verify if they're the same size. Toothpicks and uncooked spaghetti are items that can also be used in the lesson in the classroom, which is really easy if strips aren't made up, whatever. It's fast and easy to use that as well. And that's my presentation.